This year taught us to unite, to overcome uncertainties, isolation, and much more.
Every day, young people have the horrific choice between going to bed hungry and affording an education.
Every day, children hide dental dangers that can threaten their life.
This year, we worked with 160 beneficiaries and indirectly impacted over 450 people.
We, Enactus Lancaster, are 122 members strong and focused on combating food poverty and oral diseases.
Moving to university was a very uncertain time in my life, and it was definitely worsened by the pandemic. I thought that I can ask for help with smaller tasks like cooking, which definitely led to me developing more negative relationships with food.
How different would your life be if you had to choose between an education or a meal?
This is where Refill comes in, tackling food poverty and waste amongst Lancaster's youth, which is an often overlooked demographic.
By conducting research in the Northwest, we found that 40% of edible food is thrown away. Firms like HelloFresh provide food boxes, but at a very high price.
Our needs assessment of 2 focus groups with low income, young adults aged 18 to 23 shows that they don't know where to ask for help or are afraid to seek help from food banks. Our survey also shows that 30% often skip meals to save money.
So we built on existing services to provide food and education in order to be more inclusive and more relatable to our beneficiaries.
To meet the SDG goals 2 and 3, our services educate on the benefits of sustainable and healthier eating to improve well-being.
Our business model identified key stakeholders, like the volunteers who conduct our services, and activities such as food distribution.
We identified value propositions like education on eating healthy. We built strong customer relationships through online channels suited to those in food poverty aged 18 to 25 in Lancaster and environmentally aware consumers.
To meet our goals, we created a redistribution scheme for youth in food poverty, a meal kit scheme to reduce the climate impact of food waste, as well as a social media campaign. We also partnered with FareShare and Tesco to produce redistributable food boxes.
Our expenses are low, thanks to our partners' provision of free food boxes and packaging, only paying for our website. We profit from online cooking classes using a buddy scheme, where one person pays for another in need.
We plan to sell meal kits on a subscription basis to our consumers interested in zero waste. We operate on a service subsidization model to sell to our community and use our profits to positively impact our beneficiary group without any costs. Every meal kit sold will allow us to feed a person who cannot afford it.
What problem have we solved?
The university sold food boxes at more than £17 to isolating students, putting more than 1,000 of them at risk.
We delivered free food boxes, providing 9 meals each to 100 students. On average, the students saved £119 a week, allowing them to pay a full week's rent.
On behalf of an anonymous beneficiary, I just wanted to say that I'm very glad to see that there are people in this community that care about those who are vulnerable in this trying time. I just want to say thank you so much for your hard work.
So, what have we achieved?
Our redistribution service saved 200 kilograms of edible food, which prevented 500 kilograms of CO2 emissions and 100,000 liters of water used to grow or manufacture the produce.
We connected over 90 people through online cook-offs to inspire the youths to do their part to reduce waste.
Our measurable impact includes delivering 100 food boxes in October. These boxes contained cupboard produce and low-life food like bread and vegetables.
Our current distribution will ensure the delivery of 600 boxes to 20 people in 30 operating weeks. We prevent 3,000 kilograms of CO2 emissions.
Long term, we want to expand our services with other supermarkets to regularly deliver 1,500 food boxes to 50 people to ensure our sustainable impact. Our subscription model for food boxes and meal kits will allow all community members to tackle climate change and food waste.
By selling food boxes, we create a strong brand image to attract new customers and a strong proposition for new partnerships.
Sustainable impact isn't always about the numbers, but about experiences. Refiller transforms food into a lifestyle that will last our beneficiaries a lifetime.
The 100 boxes we delivered are only a fraction of the 1,500 boxes we can provide next year.
We are proud of tackling food poverty and waste and excited to help the next generation.
How would you feel if a loved one was hospitalized?
Madeline's brother contracted a tooth infection a few years ago. The infection spread to his heart, leaving him in intensive care for 2 months.
I had a very bad tooth infection a few years ago, which led me to spend several weeks in intensive care. Back then, I learned that these things can happen to anyone. We are warned as kids or teens about the deadly dangers of the road, but not enough about our personal hygiene. Looking back, I wish a team such as Purific would have helped me change my habits sooner.
If Gaetan learned how to properly brush his teeth in school, this would have never happened.
By brushing your teeth correctly, you prevent 100% of all oral health diseases. This is the reason Purific started.
We want every child to learn how to take care of their teeth. Brushing requires a precise technique that some 80% of people never learn. We carried out a needs assessment to find that the NHS operates on 177 children due to tooth decay every day, annually costing around £41.5 million.
We delivered workshops to 60 children aged 7 to 9 to teach them to take care of their smiles. Long-term, Purific will provide children studying in low-income areas with free toothpaste.
Learning the importance of creativity from BIC during the Project Impact Accelerator, our workshops focus on interactive games like the Plastic Bottle Challenge.
With this challenge, 60 children learn about the UN SDGs, the 3 R's, marine life, and responsible consumption. They demonstrate a huge desire to save our planet.
Go on, Maddie. Reduce, reuse and recycle. I think 4 things you're allowed to recycle. Go on, Amelia. Tell. Paper. Plastic.
Our workshop improved the oral healthcare techniques of 60 children, impacting their health long term. This saves the NHS some £895 for every child that would otherwise require surgery for tooth decay.
To make Purific financially sustainable, we needed to create a sellable product. To be environmentally friendly, we looked for sustainable plastic-free toothpaste and discovered they aren't common.
Every toothpaste tube consumes 0.18 kilograms of carbon. Annually, those tubes disintegrate into microplastics, causing 3.5 billion tons of CO2 emissions.
By investigating recyclable toothpaste tubes, we discovered that the easiest way to combat plastic pollution is to not use plastic at all.
So we decided to create our own toothpaste because research revealed low customer satisfaction from current plastic-free solutions. Our needs assessment included a survey of 350 people in which a stunning 97% demanded a plastic-free toothpaste.
We improved on existing methodologies like encapsulation and tested innovative formulas remotely. This entails single toothpaste doses inside a membrane that conveniently dissolves in your mouth, now called Tooth Pops.
Tooth Pops offer a more sustainable and innovative approach. By teaching children, we create impact, and our product creates environmental and financial sustainability.
Purific revolutionizes the toothpaste market. Our product ingredients are water, seaweed, toothpaste, and in plastic-free, biodegradable packaging like cork and potato skins. The tooth pops can then be sold through various channels, via telephone, in-store, and online.
We plan to provide a week's worth of tooth pops to customers in order to receive feedback before launching on Kickstarter in July 2021. This includes partnering with different distributors, producers, packagers, and schools. We'll also provide a monthly subscription with 60 tooth pops per box delivered to your door.
We take calculated risks, requiring intellectual property protection due to massive competition and dubious consumer markets. We believe that our vision inspires other firms to support the next generation and the environment.
Our invention will allow us to tackle 3 SDGs, 3, 12 and 14. So, what is our potential?
One family's annual purified supplies prevent 5.8 kilograms of CO2 emissions and save 6.2 kilograms of plastic waste. In Lancaster alone, more than 147,000 people use toothpaste tubes daily. Imagine how much plastic we can reduce.
We believe oral health should not come at an environmental cost. We trust you to wear your smile with pride and not with plastic.
These projects are not all we've done this year.
Enactus Lancaster continued to find innovative and creative solutions throughout the pandemic, helping us understand that teamwork does not come from in-person interaction, but collective entrepreneurial spirit.
Here are the things I've learned and skills I've developed through being part of Enactus in 10 seconds. Let's go. Confidence, communication, organisation, time management, leadership, teamwork, interpersonal skills, resilience, website development, interviewing, networking and awareness.
We formed meaningful partnerships that can support the team in the future.
We supported each other through demanding times, making Enactus the place where we worked together to support our beneficiaries.
We see possibilities.
We take action.
And we enable progress.
We are Enactus Lancaster.